everybody. Welcome to the MSR Drive. It's Cotton. I got Falco with me. How's it going, buddy?
Good, man. Just trying to enjoy this rainy day.
It's cloudy here. Ain't raining yet. So I'm hoping it stays that way anyways. But we've got our new member of the Drive. We have turned our duet into a I don't know what, three people. Trio, yeah. That works. We have added Tjaay in as a full-time MSR Drive member. We decided this about 2 weeks ago, but we wanted to do the all Falco, all Cotton team with just us one more time and then pull Tjaay in. But this will be his first episode with us. Tjaay, man, what's up?
It's good, man. It feels great. Thanks for the invite, and hopefully we can keep this going for as long as we can.
Oh, for sure. I'm pretty jazzed about having another guy. It adds that little bit of extra oomph into it. So that way it's not just me and Falco rambling nonstop every time.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Tjaay, I just wanted to let everybody know who you are. What got you into the CFM community and more specifically the MSR community? What got you into Madden?
It all started off, I've been playing Madden since I could even hold a controller. I used to watch my dad play when I was little, and he used to beat me up real bad. I remember on the older Maddens, there used to be like an actual score limit or something. Like, I can vividly remember one time we were playing and like the game literally crashed because he blew me out so bad. And ever since, I've been playing and playing, and you like to get online and play competitively, but nowadays people just they just play so toxic online and Madden, run the all the same plays and all that. So I got into some franchises with better sets of rules that reflect better gameplay and stuff. And obviously, I came across MSR, which is the best online franchise. And I got into Genesis earlier in this year, and I had to step away because time, it just wasn't all working out. But I came back, got into Genesis. I got the 0-3 Lions, ended up taking them to the playoffs. I lost to Taco in the first round, and then the year after, I went 13-3, made the playoffs, and I overslept the time that I was supposed to play Wakanda. So we're definitely doing good in here, and I finally got promoted to MSR. Feels great, feel very motivated, and I joined middle of the season, so it wasn't really much for me to do other than play spoiler here and there, but definitely excited for this MSR season 22, and I got a lot to prove.
Yeah, dude, no, we're excited to have you. So I guess I kind of forgot. You joined in the middle of this season?
Yeah, I joined on the Raiders. I was 1-5.
Oh, okay. I have a horrible memory. I think I use all of my memory at work, and then just everything else just kind of just flows out as it goes. But I didn't realize. I guess I kind of forgot that you came in and took over 1-5. What did you finish record-wise?
Trying to check. I think I won one, lost one. I ended up finishing 5-11, but one of those was a sim that I could have took the win for, but obviously since the team is bad, I was like, just give me a fair sim that I could end up getting a better pick. But I came in 1-5, and I finished 6-10. So what, 5-4? Yeah, 5-4 is my record in here.
Yeah, the Raiders team you got handed was like trash can bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
My best player is Juju, so it's definitely not the best. But hey, we're making it work. No excuses, and definitely ready to be competitive next year.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for it. I know you beat some people that people didn't think you would beat, which is always
came back from 24-0 against I. That was fun.
And that was in the playoffs. So I mean, you're technically just as good as a team that's going to compete in the playoffs.
Only lost to Joey by 2 possessions. It was I lost by 11, but at the end of the game with like 4 minutes left, I was at the 10. So I could have took 3 and made it an 8-point game, but I was like, man, it's the furthest I got down the field all game. I'm gonna go ahead and take my shot for 7. And I didn't end up going in, but oh well.
Yeah, you live and you learn. You live and you learn.
Yeah.
So as a whole, though, like, how do you feel about like your season in MSR this season?
I feel like I did good. I feel like my debut, I won 44-0, so that definitely had me feeling good. Then I got humbled very quickly by J-Rod, and that brought me right back down to earth. So we're doing good. We're winning, losing, winning, losing. Can't really get a hot streak. So once I learn this team and get comfortable, I definitely think I'll be a force. At least I
Well,
hope so.
no, I think you'll be fine. I played you a couple of different times, not in MSR, but other places.
Exactly. Oh man.
And that's not like your game level is not an issue. I think it's definitely a team issue in my opinion. So I think like a good offseason from you, get a draft pick in a position that you think like helps big time. And I think 5 and 6 and like the back and forth win loss like you're talking about is easily fixed and you're a winning team. I'm not saying you're going to come in and dominate the West because that is
That's just it's pretty rough out here.
It's almost as bad as the East. So it's not like I'm saying, oh, you're going to come in and win 11 games, but I think you're going to come in and be competitive. You've already proven that.
Yep.
So, and then we got Falco on the other side, who has the number 1 draft pick. Falco, tell me about your season.
Yes. I like Jared so much that I felt this season I wanted to honor him and get the number 1 draft pick. So, I wanted to go that route. Go Redskins for you, Cotton, and number 1 number 1 draft pick. But no. In all seriousness, the first 3 games, I had Wakanda. I think I had 2 NFC East teams. I mean, it was an absolute. It was just a crazy schedule, and like, yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah. So. I had a crazy schedule. Got humbled after my 7-9 season. I thought I was going to do pretty well, but I'm just ready for next season. The draft looks loaded. My defense I'm going to reload on defense. I definitely need the help in free agency, and it wasn't a very fun season for me, but playing wise, but doing the content and all this other stuff that I'm in, it kept it fun for me. So there's that.
Yeah. I mean, for the simple fact that nobody can take who you want in the draft, where are you going?
I don't know. So I've been doing a little bit of research, and playing Hoff with those 4 X factors on the line, and not being able to do shit against Hoff. I'm thinking I might be able to get that interior lineman. He looks like he's going to be a superstar or X factor, like right out the gate. Like I can't remember his name, but he looked good. Either that or I'll go corner because I need the help at corner. My real rookies that I drafted, Xavier McKinney and AJ Terrell, they look solid. I mean, they played great. But my other corners didn't do too hot. So
you drafted a really good player this year. He actually won Rookie of the Year.
Oh shit! No way. He won Rookie of the Year.
Yeah. His name's Baptiste. You remember him?
Okay.
Yes.
We got good.
Yeah. I drafted him. What was it, a 3.840 or some shit? And when I got him, he was at 89 speed and an 89 acceleration. And I was like, no way this guy touches the field. And Cotton, the running back god, turned him into the Rookie of the Year.
Oh, Lord. Now, he was faster than that. He was 93 speed.
Was he 93?
Yeah, he was like 93, 92 with 89 Excel. And then he rushed for, which I had 2 sims at the end of the season because it was non-play, because the NFC was set. And so I had 2 sims at the end of the season where he didn't get any yards, but he probably would have led the league in rushing yards if I would have played. He would not only would he have won Rookie of the Year, but he would have won like the halfback of the year, like more than likely.
Yeah, I remember him having like the 4th best stats, or as far as my team when he was a rookie. I was like, man, this guy's never gonna touch the field. You can have him. And Good job, man. Kudos to you.
Oh Lord, I like how excited you got that you thought you won Rookie of the Year, and then
Yeah, that's sold.
So,
I'm gonna pull that rug right out from underneath you. I'm gonna build you up and instantly just tear you down. Oh Lord! But no, speaking of that, though, it's like I made what I think is the best trade that I have ever. I had a fantastic offseason. I pull in DeForest Buckner. I pull in Kevin Scruggs. I pull in the other superstar corner. My defense. We had multiple conversations back and forth about my defense. I had, umpteen sacks. I had all these interceptions. I was playing teams. I could run man coverage. I could run zone coverage. And then it just didn't matter because I just decided I forgot how to play football for there's 3 losses this season that I have that just aggravate. I've finished with 3 wins at one point or something like that, and not ever had a game where I'm just like throwing my controller. I had 2 games this season where I threw my controller, and I think, and that's why in last season we had this conversation about where I was so bad, but I was having a ton of fun. And it's like, and then the JJ3K season where I was running with JJ, I had fun, but when I lost, I was pissed. And it was another one of those seasons this year. I had 5 or 6 losses because I lost to the Bills at the end. So I give Bills his 4th win of the season in Bueno, which I'm not normally one to be like, damn Madden. But I swear to God, there was no way I was going to win that game. 0. I was throwing to it was like second drive of the game. I'm throwing to a wide open wide receiver. Literally, there's not a defender within 15 yards. And my quarterback sells a pass and hits his safety in the chest, and he returns it almost for a touchdown. And I was like, yep, that's how this game's going to go.
Yeah.
And then T. Wayne cottoned me and went for it like 3 times on the 4th down on his last drive, and then went for the 2-point conversion instead of kicking the extra point and beat me by a point. And then that second loss to Rev really hurt. Like, that was just like, that just like straight up air out of me. But I'm pretty jazzed. I have a plan for, I don't have a 1st-round pick. I sent it to the Cowboys. So for my quarterback, and I absolutely love my quarterback. I swear to God, I like him better than I do Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, it seems like Harless doesn't like Mahomes either, so he's on the block.
Yeah, he's already off the trade block after 1 season. Good luck, y'all. He cost $24 million this year, so you got to do some math to get him. But he, I don't know. I felt really confident. I've got the same running backs. I really want to get rid of Kent Samuels. I have no use for him. I've used him, and he's just there. He didn't hold. He had a couple of good receptions here and there, and done some things. But I was done with it. And then I've got Baptiste, I've got Vincent, and then I've got Reddick at running back. And those are the 3 guys that I want to run with. So, and that's all. And I think, which was funny because I had to do the math the other day just because, but I was almost, as much as I run the ball, I was still at almost a 70-30 split on run pass. As much as I run the ball. So I pass a little bit more than what people think. There are those games where I may only throw 3 times, but I do average probably about 10 passes a game or something like that. I mean, I think I've probably thrown I haven't looked, but I feel like I've probably thrown more than 250 times this season.
Yeah, I think that's where I screwed up this season is my first 4 games or so. Hines was averaging 11 attempts a game. I need to get back to cotton ball and go back to country football. Well,
I will say this. TJ, did you see the suggestions thing today? Because I think Falco did. I'm pretty sure Falco did.
What was it? Oh, what was it?
The 2-point conversion question.
Making it mandatory?
No. So I asked Timbo, or I did the MR at the staff, and because I kind of wondered about it, because it's a 2-point conversion. It's not technically a drive. It's part of your scoring play. You know what I'm saying? So I asked the question. I was like, so 2-point conversions, does it have to be a brand new play? And
Oh,
so
I see it.
Timbo said, no, 2-point conversion can be any play. So whether you've ran that play once already doesn't matter. So you can go for 2. If you have like a money play that you know is getting you like 3 yards, you can bust that bad boy out again for the 2-point conversion.
Mm.
So Cotton Ball is now hashtag Cotton Ball 2.0 because I'm not taking an extra point next season.
You're not? Really? You're going to go every single time?
I'm going for 2 every single time.
Interesting.
Every time.
Good.
I will not kick an extra point next season. Not one time.
Honestly, if you're the way you run the ball, it's like it's a minimum 2 yards guarantee every time. So I really don't see why not. So I mean, yeah, I think it'll definitely work for you.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be the one that asks for a rule and then instantly gets it taken away. And I'm being a little sarcastic. I punted more and kicked more field goals this season and won more games because of it. And anybody who watched my game saw more punts.
Yeah.
Like, I actually punted the ball. I would be up by 10 points and be like, instead of giving up good field position, I punted the ball. So I jokingly say that I'm going for 2-point conversions every time. When I play Taco and Rev, I'm going for 2-point conversions every time. So that's hey guys, I'm going for 2-point conversions every time against you two. But I think that opens up some really interesting things, and I wanted to ask it at the beginning of the season, and I thought, no. But then there were a couple times, like for instance, when Tjaay went for 2, if he had already used his like 100% 3-yard play, he has to go to something else that he's not nearly as confident about when he went for 2 for that win.
Yeah.
But if he can go back to that play for that 2-point conversion, I think that's a great thing. I think the thing that you can reach back into your bag and run any play you want for that 2-point conversion, it is amazing.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So, but, TJ, I got another question for you, buddy, since I'm going to put you right on the spot since it's your first time on. Who was oh, my God, what a season this year. Well, this not cycle, but this season in MSR. What team did you look at? Jeez, that's just awesome.
Yeah, and you don't have to say Falco just because I'm on the show.
Okay. I think this is kind of. I think I'm gonna have to go with Joey. Like when you look at the AFC West, obviously J-Rod comes to my mind, and even sometimes even I comes to mind. But Joey, he's been developing Spearman. I guess he's took a little bit from Cotton Ball and all that going on. And he pounds the rock. He sticks to his game plan. He's gonna run the ball. He's gonna drain the clock. He's gonna get 7s. He's not gonna take 3s. He's gonna get 7s, and then he's gonna play good defense. And it worked so good for him, didn't he? I think he swept J-Rod and I believe. And he's sitting up top with the 1 seed. He plays his game later tonight. We're going to see how he does in the playoffs because none of that in the regular season matters anymore. But, man, the way his scheme is set up, he's definitely a very hard person to beat. So he definitely shocked me this season.
Well, I want to point out, though, 3 weeks ago, Falco, right? 3 weeks today, I hashtag Team Joey in the drive. I just want to throw that out there.
It happened.
Yeah, I hashtag Team Joey, and I think I predicted every game right that he was going to have whenever we done, oh my God, contender or pretender.
Yeah, I mean, he ended up winning 9 straight from that point.
Yeah, and one of the craziest part, he started off the year 0-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And finished 13-3.
But that's insane. But I have decided that every year when we do contender or pretender at like that point, that whoever we pick from now on is instantly going to just do like skyrocket through the ranks. So you're welcome if we pick you, because I think everybody we picked went to the playoffs.
Yep.
So you're welcome. Oh, no, I take that back. I think I might have to go back and listen, but Because I think I may have picked him to make the playoff.
Yeah, I think we picked Sonny to make the playoffs, and he didn't.
Oh, damn. Never mind. Sorry. Two of y'all ain't making the cut if we pick you. You just got to,
But those are still good odds.
Yeah. It's like 80-20 now. So you're like, I would take those odds.
Yeah.
But, anyways, Falco, who is your, dang season?
Yeah, I mean, Joey, I think it's safe to say Joey. I mean, he hasn't been consistent at all this entire cycle. I mean, I even took him down to the wire last season. It took him like a kick return there at the end, like the final play, for him to beat me. And I was like, yeah, I'm at Joey's level. And this season, sweeping J-Rod and sweeping he's definitely taken a step up. So it's hard to go for another team to be like, whoa, they had a great season. I mean, Joey just had the season of seasons.
No,
he's got to cap it off. That's the thing. He's got to cap it off.
Cap it off.
Exactly.
Joey's going to play in the Super Bowl.
I don't know. That's actually going to be a topic on tonight's New Dawn podcast. By the way, it's going to be a live episode, so you guys can check it out. But
you can win that I said Joey's playing in the Super Bowl. So
yeah, I'll for sure use that. So,
and also, if you remember, Rhino's going to owe me $30 when I picked all top 3 NFC teams. So when two of the 3 teams I picked would represent the NFC or playing for the championship, I was right about that too. So I'm just saying 3 weeks ago, I hashtag Team Joey. So Joey being the number 1 seed in this season does not surprise me because y'all weren't here before the restart. Before the restart, Joey was like top 5 in MSR. He was dominating. Really? Yeah, that team was dominating people. So it's like, this doesn't surprise me. I've seen Joey play at this level before the restart. And it was after the restart, I don't know what happened. It's like Joey didn't play the same for some reason. I don't know. But before the restart, Joey was dominant. Him and J-Rod were obviously always going to be in the playoffs. They were always going to be fighting for that AFC West spot. And then it was just all of a sudden they weren't. So I don't know what happened. But my season for me is another one of those I told you so moments, but it's Taco. Because once again, nobody wants to talk about Taco and how big of a deal that Baker Mayfield made. And we talked about this. I said that Baker Mayfield instantly made Taco the number 1 player in MSR. And then he loses 2 games. Yeah. So, I mean,
Taco's being super hot here. I mean, he had a perfect season. He's one of those teams that just has to do it in the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, DK got his first playoff win, so he got that out of his system. So DK's winning playoff games now. When Taco throttles Tom tonight, I told you so. I will do it again in chat. So,
if I remember correct, didn't Tom beat Taco in the playoffs? Wasn't it last year or the year before?
If I remember. He has beat him though. Yes, Tom has beat Taco more than once, I think, in the playoffs actually. But I'm telling you right now, Taco will throttle Tom in the playoffs tonight at 6 p.m. Taco is sitting in the NFC Championship game playing DK or Kylo, and I'm $30 richer at the same time.
I can see that. I mean, my only stat with Tom that I'm going to bring out here, he has the league's leading rusher and the league's leading receiver. I don't think that's ever happened before in MSR.
I can tell you from experience that it doesn't matter. If you can run the ball against Taco, cool. It doesn't matter. It's not going to matter. I promise you right now, Taco is not worried.
The worst rush defense.
Do what, TJ?
He has the fifth worst rush defense, and LeBlanco. He doesn't worry you at all.
Oh no, not at all. Because you got to take into account that he has the fifth worst rushing defense, but he has to deal with me and Rev 4 times a season.
Oh yeah, that's definitely true.
So you have he plays 4 games where all they're going to do is run the ball. So you can look at that all you want, but then go back and look at his play, and they're putting up rushing yards, and that's all cool, but he's getting a W every time.
Yeah, that's true. That is a true statement. Yeah.
But Taco is my wow season just because I want to be like, ha, I told you.
Nice.
But I want to give I some love too, because nobody would have picked I to do what he done and be where he's at, and I balled out. And and another thing, I love the heat that I threw at Ura in the chat the other day on his Twitter post about the previous coach didn't know what he was doing.
Okay, I will say this, because Ura is my man. You know, me and Ura started New Dawn together. We went through Genesis together. We came up 1 and 2 in our little cycle of Genesis to go up to MSR. I went in first, and then he came in right after me. Cotton, if I'm not mistaken, you thumbed down every single one of my comments until Ura came into the MSR.
Do what now?
I'm pretty sure you get every time I would type in chat, you would give me a thumb down until Ura came.
Oh yeah, because Ura wasn't there. That is right. I done that for 3 weeks.
Yeah, but
I forgot about that. Oh my god. Yeah, TJ, you were here for that. I wanted Ura so bad to be back in MSR that when they brought Falco up, I added Falco. Every time you talk, I'm giving you a thumbs down. I've done it for at least a couple of weeks.
That's so petty.
I would go wake up of the morning, search for Falco's name, and just go down hitting the thumbs down.
Wow.
Oh God, I forgot about that. That was petty, but I was I wanted my boy.
Yeah, it was funny. But about Ura, he kind of he gave himself up to I. I mean, just talking shit on New Dawn, which I love. So Ura, don't stop talking shit, because it's a great aspect of New Dawn is when we talk shit. But when you talk shit, it paints a target on your back, and I feel like that was kind of my downfall. I talked a bunch of shit going into the season, and now I'm with the number 1 draft pick, and I felt like I took out a lot of anger in that Rams Broncos game, and it was, from the outside, it was hilarious to watch.
Oh Lord, that's funny. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I got his moment of fame because he's had a great season, and I feel like this has been a real interesting season for MSR. I've got the hiccups now, MSR in general, because you got 3 teams from the West and 3 teams from the East, just kind of filling their place spot up.
Do you see I upsetting Joey tonight?
I do. I picked I tonight for tonight's show, or for tonight's playoff game. I will say this: if it wasn't for Joey's crazy 10 game streak or whatever he's on right now, I would have been my coach of the year. I mean, hands down, he did amazing.
Yeah, no, I agree. So TJ, you got anything to leave us on, buddy?
Let me think. Like what? Like
just a last thought, a last word.
I'm really just hitting a blank. I can't think.
Great inspirational words there, TJ. Falco, you got anything?
Yeah.
Oh,
Just everybody, just we're towards the end of the cycle. I can't say enough in Genesis and MSR how amazing it's been. It's truly been August to August. Energy's still ramping up. We're still, on the ascension, while the rest of the leagues are dying down. I mean, I'm in a third league where people aren't even responding, trying to get games scheduled. People are just literally typing, I'm done with Madden 20, waiting for Madden 21. And, in our community, MSR community, people are still dying to get in. Just get a chance at MSR. So just a big shout out to the community and everything. Genesis is popping again. I think we're only 2 players down of having another full league in Genesis, which at this point is nothing short of amazing to have almost 50 some guys in one Madden community. It's pretty insane. But other than that, that's all I got.
Yeah, man. MSR is definitely, truly one of a kind. Easily the best league I've been in. Like, who has fantasy football in a Madden league? That was just my wow moment. To think that we're in the middle of June and we're advancing almost 24 hours a day. And MSR and then Genesis is still moving good. You got a full loaded active 32 people, and you have like so many good guys in Genesis that would definitely be worthy of being moved up to MSR, but it's just so active. There's so many good users that it's so hard to get into MSR, and that's what makes it so great. And that's what makes you work hard and determined to get into MSR, because it's just such a great league.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I couldn't agree any more with that. But I'll do my normal little thing that I always say. I'm sure y'all are getting tired of it. If somebody in MSR or Genesis puts out some kind of content, give them some love, guys. I know it may not be up to quote unquote like what you think it should be, but like I promise you that like they've tried. They are tried, but there ain't nothing that gets put out that I'm not like, man, that's awesome. I love the Twitter stuff that Joey does with the draft prospects. I think that's so cool. I love Wakanda's little highlights that he does, which and Heartless doesn't get talked about a whole lot, but Heartless does the Photoshop stuff. So he's trying to teach everybody something that he knows how to do. You got Frank and Tom doing the blitz. You got Fick and Taco, which I love seeing Taco doing stuff because he was so quiet when I first came in, and now he's like Taco's like an open book now, except for we still don't know what he looks like. But that's neither here nor there.
He's a catfish.
Yeah, catfish.
That's
Taco.
We'll see it.
But I always forget somebody. But you got Hoff with the fantasy stuff. You've got Little Bear, and who else helps keep up with the pick'ems?
Fick.
Fick,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
That I'm going to win, by the way. Just saying, I'm going to win the pick'ems. Sorry, Falco. I see you up there.
I'm right there. I was at the top last week.
Yeah. Well, I had 51, and I think Falco has 52. So.
Yeah. I'm at 52. I think me and Falco are tied.
Well, that's all right. You both are going to lose, so don't worry about it. But yeah, I think, and the Genesis guys, there's a couple down there that have like some podcast stuff, and I always forget who it is. But
now it's just Cobb or Cobra Kai, Cobb. However you say it.
Do what now?
I said now it's just Cobb doing the podcast in Genesis.
Oh, okay. All right. But there's still a podcast down there. So, you know. But yeah, that's always my big thing. Just if somebody does something, give it a like, a listen, something, make a comment about it. Even if you don't want to listen through, like this episode's going to be like a little over 30 minutes long. Even if you want to just like skip through and catch the high points, do that. But like, let us, give us a like. Give us some feedback. Tell us something you want to hear. If we're talking about crap that you don't want to hear, like I promise you can message me and be like, I want you to talk about this. I promise you we're going to talk about it. So that's just how I like to talk. So that's not a problem. But be safe, guys. everybody keep doing themselves, having fun, stay up. It's almost Madden 21. I'm going to win the Super Bowl next season, and it's going to be great.
Okay. Okay, let's stop there.
Anyway, but hey, thanks for hanging out on the drive with us, guys. We'll catch you next week.